Have you ever decided to make a serious change in your life, but just a few hours later, you found yourself going back to the exact same old habit? It feels like one voice inside you says, "Enjoy it now." And another voice says, "If you wait, you'll win." But which one should we listen to? And why does the brain sometimes choose a path that we regret later? Today, we're diving into a hidden battle that happens inside your brain every single day. A battle that might change the way you make decisions forever. In our brain, two major regions, almost like two different personalities, are constantly in conflict. First side, the amygdala, the older part of the brain. It reacts fast, seeks safety, and craves instant pleasure. When you're hungry, tired, or you see a piece of chocolate, the amygdala shouts, "Now, right now." Second side, the prefrontal cortex, the logical, future-oriented, planning part of the brain. Long-term decisions, impulse control, and evaluating consequences. This is its job. When you say, "I'll start exercising tomorrow," or "I'll save this money for the future," that's the prefrontal cortex at work. A 2016 study in the Journal of Neuroscience showed that when we're torn between instant pleasure and long-term goals, the neural activity of these two regions competes like two wrestlers. Whichever is stronger at that moment wins the decision. To visualize it better, the amygdala is like an excited child who wants to buy a new toy right now. The prefrontal cortex is the calm parent saying, "If you wait, you'll get something better." And here's the interesting part. The brain doesn't act with bad intentions. When the amygdala chooses immediate pleasure, it's actually trying to protect you. Protect you from stress, hunger, discomfort, or insecurity, even if its solution is not the best one. Before we get into the practical strategies, if this has been interesting so far, know that the next section is exactly what can transform your daily decision-making. It's the part that helps your brain choose real satisfaction instead of quick pleasure in the critical moments. Strategy 1. The 10-second pause. When you're caught between an immediate impulse and a long-term goal, pause for just 10 seconds. Research shows this tiny delay increases prefrontal cortex activity and reduces the amygdala's intensity. That means a calmer, not impulsive decision. Strategy 2. Shrink the long-term goal. We've mentioned this in previous videos, simple but extremely powerful. When a goal is huge, the amygdala interprets it as a threat. For example, "I'll work out every day for a year." Shrink it. Today, just 5 minutes of light movement. This lowers resistance and lets the logical brain take control. Strategy 3. Create healthy instant rewards. We cannot remove pleasure from the brain, but we can replace the type of pleasure. After 20 minutes of focus, reward yourself with a short walk or your favorite music. The brain still gets pleasure without sabotaging your long-term goals. Strategy 4. Add environmental cues. Behavioral research shows the brain is extremely environment dependent. If you want long-term decisions to win, place cues around you. A book on the table, workout shoes by the door, a small note on your monitor. These cues keep the prefrontal cortex active. Strategy 5. The 3-second consequence check. When the temptation of instant pleasure comes, imagine, just for 3 seconds, how you will feel 30 minutes later. 3 seconds are enough for the brain to see the consequences and pull you away from impulsive choices. In this video, we learned that instant pleasure comes from the amygdala. Planning and mental control come from the prefrontal cortex. And our decisions are the result of the balance between these two systems. If we learn to manage this balance, we won't lose pleasure, and we'll get closer to real, long-term satisfaction. And now, one question for you. Most of the time, which part of your brain makes your decisions? The part that wants now, or the part that builds your future?